Guess where we're at? We're at a restaurant. Good afternoon.
Don't.
Guess who proposed? This guy.
And guess who's a fiance? That technically me, but like I always say, men should never be called fiancés.
What should they be called then?
Financiers. I'm a financier. I paid for the ring.
You did. Anywho, so this restaurant's called Chef Kitty. We've been here once and it was delicious. Now we're back for lunch. I'm super excited because I'm so hungry. And yeah, it happened this weekend. I'll be showing you guys an official video when our videographer edits it. I'll put it on my channel. I don't know, I'll put it as a separate video or something, or maybe in the beginning of a vlog. But yeah, super happy. Super happy. I was gonna say a long time coming, but it really isn't. 5.5 years was a good amount of time to wait, so I'm super excited. That guy over there is staring. That guy over there is staring. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Well, I'm gonna show you guys the food when it comes. So, I'm in my fiance's office. They know you by Tony. So, I'm in Tony's office.
You became that person.
But
My fiance.
my fiance.
My husband said no.
When it's like, but they know your name.
My husband said no.
So, I am in Tony's office because, first of all, it needs a lot of help. But I won't be handling that space yet because there's like a whole thing I'd like to do to it. But I will be tackling his closet. So, this is his office closet. The closet in the master bedroom is his, and it's actually really nice. It's really nice, and I mean really nice as far as like it's really organized in there. But this space is not. Look at the floors. This is what he lives in. Honestly, he doesn't really even go in here often, but yeah, this is a lot of stuff. Honestly, the reason why it even looks like this is because he doesn't like to get rid of stuff. That's what this is. I live with someone who doesn't like to get rid of stuff. That's the honest truth. Welcome to my life. So, I'm gonna help him. Usually I don't because, you know, sometimes people aren't receptive to help. But he is. So I'm going to dedicate some time and I'm going to actually organize this space. And this space is going to be his storage closet for all of his office stuff because he really doesn't have storage in his actual office. But I think this closet has good bones. So there's shelves everywhere. As you can see, like it's literally all around the closet. It's a pretty standard closet. So there's shelves on the top. And what I can do is bring a lot of stuff, excuse me, on top. I did give him my old magazine holders, which are in pretty good shape, actually. I got them at Target for about $10 each. And what I'll do is, or what I'm going to do is to line them up here so that he can have access to them and label them. So if he has receipts, all of his like, just marketing items will have a place. That's kind of the goal for this. And then everything else that's on the floor that don't belong in here will probably get out. Like this is office supplies. You know, he has a few office supplies and I'll just find a space for it. But for the most part, everything is gonna go. This is a big picture that we don't use. It actually used to sit downstairs in the living room on the wall. But yeah, no, this is what it looks like. I'm sorry, but I'm not putting that in my living room. So either we're gonna sell it or get rid of it. I'm not sure what. Actually, you know what? This may look good in my parents' house. But yeah, you see, he likes to keep like old Apple boxes. I mean, why does he have that? He likes to keep old boxes for his razors, tripod. I mean, literally, he likes to keep boxes for everything. I'd also like his printer to go in here, but in order for a printer to go in here, you would need an outlet. And we do have a guy, we have an electrician who can come here and create an outlet in the closet. So yeah, of course I can really transform this space. Like take everything out, start from scratch, but I'm not gonna do that because that is money. So I'm just gonna do like a very basic, I'm sorry guys, the light is very bright. Let me see if I can lower it down. Let's see, that helped a little bit. I'm super oily, oh my gosh. But I'm gonna do like a level 1, level 2 in here. So basically we're gonna use existing organizing products, and we're gonna also create designated spaces for everything and just make it functional so that he can come into his office. Everything will be off the floor except for, no, his suitcases are gonna come out of here too. But yeah, it's just gonna be a very nice and functional space so that he can use it. Why is there a Container Store bag right here? I just noticed it. Honey, why is there a Container Store bag in here? Oh, you have the drawer I gave you.
The what?
The blue drawer that I gave you. The paper drawer.
Mm-hmm.
You just put it there? I gave it to you in the bag.
Uh-huh.
And you just put it there.
I don't know what to do with it.
If you didn't want it, you didn't.
I'm lost, people. Help me.
I'm mad at you. Guys, I don't even want to show you his office. It is horrendous. It's horrible. Like, every time I pass by his office, I literally just close the door. And I've been wanting to like completely transform this office, and maybe I'll put it on a She Rescued It series and I'll transform his office. But there are a lot of things I want to do to it. Honestly, he goes to his work office every day, so he isn't really in here unless he's here in the evening time. So yeah, or if he wants to work from home, he can, but it's just one of those things where, I mean, it's just an eyesore. So I am definitely going to transform this space. Let me take a good shot of it. I'm also probably going to let you borrow, or not borrow, have some of my old organizing, oh, I can't even talk. Have some of my old organizing products.
Okay.
Why do you have your luggage in here? But yeah, you'd be surprised that my office looks the way it does and his office looks the way it does, and it's literally next to each other. But some people don't think it's important, and he is one of them. Actually, he loves being organized. He's actually a really, I was gonna say, he's organized in theory. He likes the idea of being organized, but he just doesn't have the time to do it. It looks like there's clothes on the floor, and there is, but I use those clothes in that bag so it can keep its shape. And then I was looking at the medallion to see when I can install that. Hopefully Friday I'll be able to do that. Maybe tomorrow, actually. Just recorded a video about how to fold wash cloths. So that's why that's there. So there's a reason for a lot of this stuff that needs to go downstairs. But, and look what I have to do to record like straight down. I have to put my tripod on something like that. So behind the scenes, guys, behind the scenes. But guys, I got a lot to do this year. I have to transform this house. I have to grow my business. I have to get married. I have to do a lot this year, and I'm excited. So lately I have been literally on it. I had a really good call with a potential business. So it's definitely a big challenge, but I'm up for it. So I have that consultation on Friday. Hopefully it goes well. It's going to be completely different than anything I've ever done, but that's the beauty of it, because I have experience with what they need, but it's still very new. So I'm excited to take that on. Yeah. So yeah, this year is already challenging. Hello and good morning to a nice Wednesday. Who is here, babe?
What did you say?
Someone's here. But yeah, welcome to Wednesday, another Wednesday in January, first month in the new year. So anywho, today I will be organizing my fiance's, Tony's office closet. It's so funny because I'm redoing my office closet. I'm not going to redo it at all. I'm not transforming his closet, but I am going to organize it because it needs help. You probably have already seen it in yesterday's clip. So I am finally going to do it today. This is like my gift to him, mini gifts to him. Plus, you know, I sometimes have to go in there and I want to go into a very nice and organized space. So thankfully I do have a lot of organizing products, so I can always just give them to him, which is great. You know what? I might end up using, it was all broken, but like a shelf divider. Oh my gosh. I'm not even gonna put you back right now, because no. Yeah. I'm in his office. I have no makeup on today. Today is a makeup-free day. But again, this is his office. This is what it looks like. And I'm just gonna start taking some things out. Let's start. Do you still use this, baby? The portable file box? So put on some good music. So far, we've gotten this part pretty empty. What is this? Replacement cap. Okay. Now we still gotta tackle this part. Ignore that. I'll just go ahead and do the rest offline, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like once it's empty. All right. Everything is off the floors. And everything is off the shelves. I may be taking this off because it's just literally in the way. I may just end up putting it in the garage, and then if we ever do, or when we do move, because we will, I will put it back. So I'm probably just going to, yeah, I'm going to take it off, unscrew it, and there's still going to be like, you're going to be able to see the screw, like the marcations, but you know what? It's okay. It's not about creating the best looking office closet. It's just about creating a more organized office closet. So I have to keep reminding myself that. But yeah, the carpet's so like fresh in here because it literally never gets used. Whew. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and vacuum it. I have a vacuum here. And then I'm gonna start planning and figuring out where things are gonna go. I have a slight idea of what I want to do to it, but I kind of want to create like different pockets of spaces in this space. So maybe an area for his supplies, maybe another area for like his business stuff, his marketing. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do that. I do have a few items that I will be using in here, and I'm so excited to finally use them again. So yeah, and the theme is kind of going to be black. I mean, I have a lot of black items. I do have some white. Honestly, I may be going to IKEA to pick up some stuff. I'm not sure yet. I want to get him some hooks in here. I don't know if I want to go like command strip hooks or if I want to do like some really cute hooks. Honestly, I may just end up going to Home Depot or Walmart to get them because I don't feel like going to IKEA. But yeah, let me vacuum the space, probably dust, because I know it hasn't been dusted up here in some years. And then I'll see you guys. I was trying to figure out what to do with this, and I think they will go well in here. They're very sturdy, which is why I like them. So you can pretty much like toss them around and there will never be any scuffs on it. and it's very durable, keeps its shape. I really like this. I think this will fit pretty well in here. Thinking of possibly putting them on top of there. There's 4 of these. Let me see. Okay, 4. 4 fit pretty nicely. So if there's 4. So basically if I put 4 up here, it fits perfectly, actually. Awesome. And I already have some labels on them. I just have to erase them and then relabel them. But I like that. I like them up here. They're in his face. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm going to use that shelf. I don't know, maybe for things that just he doesn't touch but he still needs. I might do that. That's why I'm thinking of going to IKEA, because I need some clear bins for this area, because he does have a few things that he doesn't necessarily use on the monthly basis, but they're things that we should still keep. Like I said, I'm going to take this off so that there's room to move in this area, because this is literally, pointless. Taking it off now. I'm going to unscrew this and that side. So literally we can walk on that side, because this is not really in the way, which if it was, I'll definitely remove them, but they're good so far. I might change my mind. It's pointless because we need this. We don't need this though. We don't need. You know what? No, Judy, you are not doing that. I have to keep reminding myself that I am not transforming this space, because I keep wanting to completely redo this whole space, and my mind is just going crazy right now. So no, I'm going to keep those closet rods on the shelves in here. I'm just going to leave it alone. Maybe I'll take them off, maybe not. Yeah, I'm also thinking of bringing this. Let me show you guys. So I used to have these in my office. So if you watch any of my really old videos, you probably saw this sitting behind me. And I took them out of my office because I no longer needed it. But I didn't want to get rid of them because I actually wanted to use them in the garage. I thought this would be perfect in the garage. It's extremely durable. Yeah, this is heavy duty plastic. But I think I'm going to use him in here because he has very long legal size folders, hanging folders. He has, I'm looking over there, he has some envelopes, and I think they'll be perfect in here. Also his printing paper, rather than having them out. I have 3 of these, and I'm hoping that they can maybe sit here, along the wall. So that whenever he does need access to his stuff, he can just come and grab it and not really have to grab up. The stuff that's going to be up here is probably going to be items because he does a lot of gift cards, giveaways to his clients, maybe some marketing tools. I'll probably put them up there. Oh, you know what? He also has these. Okay, cool. He does also have these magazine folders, or what do you call these? Magazine folders or file thingies. I can't think of them right now. I'm pretty much giving him all of my old office organizing products. Would they be able? No, they're gonna hang off. So I think I'm just gonna put these up here. Yeah, he's taller than me, so he has better access to them than I do. Yeah, I like that. So basically, up here is where I'm putting his magazine racks or magazine holders. And right now, some of them already have things in them. I'm going to take them out, but he can put his receipts for the month and then file them after the month is over. He can put actually a lot of stuff, his business cards, his marketing stuff in here instead of there. Yeah, so when you walk into, he'll see this on top. They'll all be labeled. And then he'll also see 3 of these, which will be like his paper stuff. I'm honestly thinking of possibly even bringing in his shredder. There is no outlet here to kind of use a shredder in here, but we can always, if we needed to, we can bring an extension plug in here, or an extension cord in here and plug it, and then he can shred all his stuff in here. And then also I would love his printer to be in here, because this could be like a printing room too, because right now his printer sits on his desk, and I just don't think that's the best use of his desk, because he has a beautiful desk. And if I end up cleaning it today, cleaning it off, I'll show you guys what his desk looks like, because he has a lot of like random stuff on it. But he has a beautiful desk. It's solid wood, it's heavy, and I think the printer should not be sitting on that. But that means I would have to get something for the printer to sit on. So that's kind of what I'm kind of dealing with. There is an outlet here, so even if we were to bring this stuff in here today, we can plug it into this outlet and then run a cord here. I don't know, I'll probably check in and see what he thinks. But yeah, I'm already liking it. So I think I'm gonna bring these inside and put them under here. I would prefer it at this height where this starts, but oh my gosh, I'm stuck. Oh yeah, I'm taking that off. But I'm probably just going to have them very low, and then maybe I'll put like his plaques, because he has a lot of plaques. All right, let me go get my screwdriver and start unscrewing this annoying closet rod, rack, bracket, whatever you call it. Let me start doing that. That is done, and this is last. Honestly, I'm looking at this and I'm like, how anal am I? Should I just get a sample of this paint color so I can take it off, or so I can paint this white? It's not even white, it's like vanilla or beige. All right, now I'm gonna start hanging these up. I have my leveler in front of me, and I'm just gonna literally level these. Ooh, hello. I'm just going to level them up, I'm just gonna level them correctly and then screw them to the wall. It's a pretty quick process. It's just you wanna kind of get them perfect, you know, because you can tell when they're not hung correctly. So I'm gonna go downstairs and get that. My brain is just going and going because I have so many more ideas, but I'm like, relax, Judi. You're not doing that to this space. So, all right, let me continue. All right, these are up. It's very easy to install these. That's why I love these so much. I'm gonna have to vacuum the dust, but yeah, they just open up and you just put whatever you need to. And each of them, I really love these. We actually have some white ones in Sabria's room. And yeah, it holds all of her like art supplies and all that great stuff. So happy. Okay. But now I'm gonna go and show you guys some other products that I found in my garage. So they look like nothing, but they are baskets. I actually had bought them for a previous client, but we ended up not using them. And when I tried to return them to Amazon, they were not to be returned. You couldn't return them. I didn't look at that. That was a miss on my end, so I ended up eating the cost. But I told myself that I would probably be able to use it in my garage. But since we're not really doing my garage for a few months, we're doing his closet. So I think I'm gonna use them in his closet. I'm gonna bring them there and show you guys. This is what they look like. I'm trying to get them out of this. So the idea I have for this is to connect them. I think they can be connected to the bottom. I'm thinking of designating them for his, for his business cards, his marketing cards, like all of the things that he needs to kind of grab easily. I wanted to have them up there which it still would work if I had to have him up there, but I just love how this is like easily accessible, so he can literally just grab them and go, and he can refill them, and maybe the excess can be in one of those up there. So, well, those up there. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to figure out if I can connect them. I think they can be connected, but let me see if I can try. Okay, so they don't connect to each other, but I think I have an idea on how to connect them to each other so that they can kind of hang off of each other. If not, I'll just put... So I found these two things. I'm trying my best not to go out and shop and buy some things. I'm trying to see what I have. I want to use the things that I have in my home already before I actually have to go out. So I found these. I can't remember what they're called. Can't remember. And then I have these hooks. Not hooks. I can't remember what these are called either. Okay. I'm going to see if I can possibly like attach them to this, and then therefore they can attach to this. But the only issue is I only have 2 of these sizes and 1 of this size, and everything else is really big. Okay. I think it's gonna work, and I have this hook that I'm gonna have to attach to the wall to hold the main baskets. But that looks good, so that whenever he can throw his stuff in here. Okay, whew, let me get this together and now I'll come back and show you guys. So I ended up adding this onto the wall to hold the baskets, and then basically this is what it looks like. I'm gonna see if I can find another one of these so I can attach it to the bottom, and what it'll do is pull it down, because I kind of wanted to cover this. So it'll pull it down and then it'll be straight more so than like lopsided. If I can't find one, I'm probably just gonna have to move this a little down so that it won't be, you know, sitting on this. But yeah, I've already put some cards in here just to see what it's gonna look like, and I think that looks good. I'm excited. All right. So now I'm hanging up all of his certificates and plaques. So I'm saying all of his certificates. This is just one. Is it a certificate? I don't know what it is. But I'm hanging them up. So these are the last 2. He has 2. I love this one. That's so pretty. I'm going to hang them up next to this. I also have to dust that. But yeah, it's looking good so far. This is what we have so far. I've been putting things in it slowly. I think I found the paint to this, so I'm gonna touch that up. But it is coming together. I found a lot of his binders, really important information. I put them up there. And then next to that is other important information that really don't need to be seen. I am definitely gonna put, he has the receipts in one of them, so I'm gonna make that a receipts bin, so that he can just dump all of his receipts for the month in there, and then at the end of the month he can file it away in his file cabinet. That's kind of the plan. I really love how this came out. Love it, love it, love it. But it's coming together. You can already see the difference from before, but it's really just organized. I'm so happy about that, because now he can feel a sigh of relief, because I mean, it was just crazy in here, and now it's coming together, so I'm so excited. As I keep putting things together, I just keep smiling because I'm happy that he's gonna have a space that's organized. His office, on the other hand, needs some help, but I'm trying to kind of empty out his office and put the things that need to go in here, so his office won't be so overwhelming when he starts going through it. What else? Oh, I'm putting all of his items that he needs to go through, all of his paper, his receipts that he needs to go through in one area, so when he comes home I can help him with that, just to make the process easier. But yeah guys, I'm looking around to make sure I've kind of touched everything. Oh, this is exactly what I'll be adding to this wall, because he has a sign that needs to go in here, so I can put it in here and then could have a place. I'm looking at the other signs. I'm not sure how I can, maybe I can put it to the side and I don't know. I'm trying to think. I didn't center this, but that's fine. Anywho, let me get back to this and I'll see you guys soon. So I found a collection of records in his office, and I'm gonna put them up because he does not use records. or listen to records, but I wouldn't suggest getting rid of them yet. I don't know. For whatever reason, every time I come across records, I always suggest keeping them. I don't know. I don't know if it'll ever sell for anything, but they're so cool. And I just love the many colors, and they're so old and vintage. So I'm going to keep Jimi Hendrix in the front so that whenever you walk in, you kind of see it. So yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. That's going to go right there. But it's coming together, guys. It is coming together. Welcome in, guys. So I'm pretty much just going to show you what it looks like now. You probably already saw it, but we're going to start with this area right here. You already saw when I put these 2 or 3 items up. I love this. This is literally my favorite part of the entire space, is this whole visual. So now his printer paper has a place, his folders have a place. Let me go ahead and open it for you. And then all of his envelopes of different sizes and his shipping stuff machine has a place. His plaques, look how beautiful they look. So whenever he walks into the space, you can look at his accomplishments and, you know, be motivated. And then up here, these bins just work perfectly in this space. We have a place for shipping, for client gifts. We have marketing items and accessories, which belong to all of his electronic technology stuff. They're all in there. So if he's looking for anything, he can just go in there and find it. So on this side is where all of the magazine holders sit. Each magazine holder is designated to particular items. As you can see, we got one for important documents. We got receipts, notebooks. So whenever he needs any of these items in here, he can go in here. And like I mentioned earlier, he can place all of his monthly receipts in there. And at the end of the month, he can go through them and discard what he doesn't need or file what he does need. This side is all of his important documents, books that he needs for his business. So now he has a place for it. Over here is all of his real estate signs. Not all of them. This is just the ones that he likes to keep in his office. He has a sold sign. He has another sign, real estate sign. Shredder in here is not plugged in because there's no outlet in here, but we may end up doing that. And on this side, the records, we have the old computers or laptops that need to be gotten rid of. But, you know, sometimes you're just not ready to get rid of them. And then we have a file organizer sort of box. Down here, we got the Obama inauguration photos. Very, very, very iconic. And then on this side, we have hard hat. So whenever he goes to new construction homes, he has his hard hat available. And then just all of the items he can easily grab. These are what, door hangers or door knob hangers, his cards. These are also client gifts, but these are just more easily accessible. And then his camera. We may add another basket just to add his other camera or other things that he would like to have in here. Oh, and yeah, I actually couldn't find the paint here. I tried to actually paint it here. It didn't match. And in order for me to change this part to this color, I have to color match, and I just don't know how to get a chip of paint from the wall. So for right now, we're going to leave it as is. It bothers me a lot, but it doesn't bother him, and that's what matters. So I'm going to leave it alone. So that is it. Honestly, what was in here was items that he didn't need or needed to get rid of. So once we got rid of those items, this was pretty much a blank canvas. So I was able to kind of just create a space around the items we already had, and thankfully they fit well in the space. So I'm really happy for him. He loves the space. I showed it to him yesterday and he was floored because he didn't think that this would come out of his closet. You know, you just see a closet with clutter everywhere. You don't think of the outcome. So when he saw his space, he was super excited, and I'm super excited too, because I love when my clients love their space, especially when it's functional. I want to make sure that my goal is always to make sure that it's functional outside of the beauty, and it is functional for him. So that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope you liked this video. I hope it inspired you to get your space organized, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.